I feel like we're gonna end this week kind of like feeling like it was um, a terrible dream we all had here in Houston and throughout Texas, because this is not something normal that happens. I mean, it has never snowed to this extent in Houston.
Wake up in the morning, talk to God, what he say? He said, blessings, blessings, blessings coming my way, and I said, thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, guys. So today we are waking up to this. It snowed in Houston. All right, so it's snowing. It snowed in Houston. I don't know what it's going to be like for the rest of the day, but so far for now, our power is out. So I don't know what the roads are looking like. We don't really have any signal on our phones. So yeah, we're just gonna try and navigate the rest of the day and see how it unfolds with the snow situation. And then we're gonna go out right now to go walk Holly, just to kind of just look outside, look at the conditions, and also Holly does need to use the bathroom, so we're gonna go have a little fun walk in the snow. Bubba, you can literally make a snow angel if you wanted to. What is she? Did she fall? Roll up her sleeve. And what is that, Pickle Rick right there? Ooh. My hand is freezing.
Let's go to the courtyard. Just making noise in the background this morning. Come sit down, Chick.
He's fine. But luckily we do have, what is it called, babe? Those little burners. What is it? I keep calling it a burner. I know it's not a burner. It's not a hot plate.
It's a gas. It's a stove.
It's a stovetop. Okay, it's a portable stovetop. That's what it is. So luckily we have a portable stovetop from when we went camping a year and a half ago. So we're gonna bring it out, bring that baby out, and we're gonna make ourselves some coffee and some breakfast. So we don't have, and so we only have one of the little canisters or cans. What is a can of, babe?
Gas. Propane.
Is it propane?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we only have one can. So unless some stores open, then we're not gonna have any other way to make more heated items, foods and drinks, whatever. So I think we're good though, because luckily yesterday I did make an entire rotisserie chicken in the oven, so we can eat that cold. It's like sandwiches, cold cut sandwiches. I think our thing right now is just staying warm because it is cold, and I think I felt it like during the night. Like the temperature dropped a lot, and it didn't when it stopped snowing. So I mean, but I think for the most part we're safe as long as we stay indoors. We're not trying to go outside in the icy roads or anything like that. So we're gonna just try and play it by ear, because not only is the electricity down, our signal is also not working. So trying to communicate with the outside world right now is kind of nearly impossible. So all right, so this is our little stovetop. We're gonna make some eggs on here, and then we'll be making our hot water for our coffee, hot chocolate. So yeah, we're gonna be quick. We have to be quick with this. So I think to turn it on, we have to lock it, and then we have to come and ignite it, and then it's on. Ahmad, come. our whole bean coffees because we don't have ground coffee. He's using the molcajete to ground it up. That's
Almost more fresh.
as gourmet
Yeah.
or whatever. Artisanal.
Artisanal.
It's artisanal.
It takes time.
We could have just had tea, but
We want our caffeine fix.
yeah, we need our coffee. Okay, so round 2, we have milk, and I'm making some hot chocolate for Baba. The same thing. Baba. We're improvising on the hot chocolate, so we're using these little chocolate balls that we have. We're gonna melt them into the milk. Melt
Really
them down
good.
with the milk. Our hot milk. We're gonna make for Baba his hot chocolate. So now you just gotta stir it, Baba, until the chocolate.
You gotta crush the chocolate too. You gotta stop the chocolate too. No, it's just gonna look.
Here you go, Baba. Here's your hot chocolate.
That was your fault.
Now time for my lips are looking so crusty and dry. That's okay. So I actually did get a call from my employer that we are not going to be opening today. Yeah, like I don't know what exactly is going to be opening right now, so we're gonna have to just patiently wait it out until we can figure out if any stores are open. I mean, if it gets sunny today, if the sun decides to come out, then we might make an attempt to go to a Walmart down the street just to get more of those canisters for fuel. But yeah, other than that, I think we're just gonna just try and take it easy for the rest of the day and make do with what we have now and our situation. Okay, so our little stovetop burner did run out of fuel, but luckily, oh my god, this may not work. Okay, so we are out of ideas because our stovetop ran out of fuel. We thought we could go to the office to get hot water from like this little hot water dispenser, cold water, hot water dispenser. But we realized, oh, the power's out, so it's not even gonna work either. So it's fine. We're gonna just make do and have some cold coffee. I think we just want the caffeine more than anything, but yeah, that's all. That's how we'll do it today. Okay, guys, so this is what you get when it snows in Houston. We're not used to the snow, so we are bundled up, but we are walking to Walmart. We're hoping that it's open. And if it is open, oh gosh, then we'll be able to buy some more canisters of fuel so that we can heat up our food and everything else, because that's really just it. I mean, it's kind of sad for us to come out here because although we don't have power, we have running water and food at home. It's just the fact that like we don't have any warmth, but so we're just gonna go and try and get these canisters too. Hopefully they have them. So we don't really know if our little walk is gonna be in vain because we don't know if Walmart or any of these stores are even open, but we're taking it out, so we'll see what happens. So we can keep you guys updated. Idiotas.
We're lonely as ever. We sat on our rocks to leave forever. We shut out the world. You're all I remember, you're all that I want. Your melanin soft, Your juices are sweeter, well, baby, don't leave me here. Don't leave me here.
Going to the store was a bust because there was a long line outside and we weren't going to wait because we walked all the way to the store. But it was more of like an adventure for us today to just like go and walk in the snow because that's not something that we get to do every day. So even though we didn't get what we were looking for, it was still pretty fun to just explore in the snow, I guess. So we decided to give the girl outside a second go and be patient this time. So we waited longer. So we closed the lid on the grill and we waited about 15 minutes until by the time we went out there, the water was boiling. So we're finally gonna have our first piping hot coffee of the day, and we have some ramen noodles going on right now. So that's gonna be lunch, I guess. And I have a leftover rotisserie chicken from yesterday that I made, and we're thinking about, well, I'm thinking about putting it on there to heat it up. But I mean, I guess we could eat it cold. It's not that big of a deal. We finally got piping hot coffee. Look at that. Do you see the steam? Don't waste the water.
It is precious water right now.
Yep. Good. Makes me almost want to save it for tomorrow because I don't know if we're gonna have to do it again tomorrow if we don't have power. We have some hot soup.
We're back.
And we have some hot rotisserie chicken because it heated up really nice. We're ready to eat, right guys?
Yeah.
All right, let's eat. All right, so I'm doing one last update on the vlog because it is getting dark. We have candles set up. Orlando went to the store. He bought a few essentials that we thought we would need for the next few days because we got updates that we probably won't be getting electricity until Thursday, and today is Monday. So we're gonna be like this for a few days, and then temperatures are dropping down really low into single digits possibly tonight. So we're looking at 5 degrees Fahrenheit to 10 degrees Fahrenheit is what was reported. So we are just trying to stay warm. We have everything we need. We're not worried. I'm sure we're gonna make it just fine. I'm sure there's lots of people out there who are actually in worse conditions. So we're good. We're not hungry. We are warm. We're safe. I guess the worst part about it is just like being uncomfortable because we're not used to these conditions, but that's life. You can't do anything about it. Just gotta make the best of it. So I'm happy though that we have everything we need. We have running water. I actually did fill up a few empty gallons of water that we had because we were also advised to fill up to conserve water because we might not have any water either. So that's that. So now we're just gonna ride out the rest of the night. Hopefully it won't get too cold for us, but I think we should be fine for the most part. And I think we were gonna try and heat up some hot water one last time, just to have, because I wanted some tea or something like that at night, but it's not really essential for us to do that right now. But I want to do it, so I probably will do it. So that's it. That's our last update for today, and we'll see what tomorrow looks like. All right, guys. So I just wanted to do, I guess, a final closing clip because really what has happened is I only recorded the first day of the blackout. So since that first day, we lost power continuously on and off for the next 2 days after everything that you've just seen. So the second day, we thought we were kind of in the clear because the lights came on mid-afternoon, around 12 in the afternoon. And we were like, yeah, we're feeling good, you know, like power's back on, but we didn't realize that that was just gonna be like one of the first times the power came back on, and then multiple times after that. And I know that's just kind of what happened all through Houston, at least from what I know. in Houston. So we decided to go for a walk through the apartments, and there was some extensive damage done to many apartments in my apartment complex. For example, there was various third floor apartments that were just like burst pipes. I'm not really too sure what it was, but a lot of the fire sprinklers were just like pouring gallons of water from the third floor, which I can only assume was going to impact the second and the first floor as well. Thankfully, none of that has happened in our building as of now, and I don't think that it will, because I think we're coming into the warmer weather as of now. So that happened the second day, and the second day as well. So when that happened, it just set off the fire alarms. So fire alarms were just going off all through my apartment complex. And it got to the point where the fire alarms were going off and then another blackout. So it was just a blackout on top of fire alarms, and we were just pretty sick and tired of it, to be honest. So we did decide to go to my mother-in-law's house, who lives right up the road. She had power in that moment. And she had a gas stovetop. So even if her power did go out, which it did, we were still gonna have a means to have warm food and warm water. So we did end up deciding on the second day in the evening, when the power went out again, to pack up our things and go over to my mother-in-law's because it was just too overwhelming at that point. We were heating up our food on a gas grill right outside our window in the public pool area. We were crawling through our window to get there. So that is how we were heating up our food and our water, but it was also just getting exhausting to do that. Crawling through our window in the cold, cooking our food in the cold. So anyway, we did end up going to my mother-in-law's, and at my mother-in-law's, again, there were blackouts. So the lights were coming on, coming off, coming on, and coming off. So it's just something that we, at some point after the 5th time, we were just like, okay, it's just gonna keep happening. So, but another good thing about the fact that we went to my mother-in-law's house is that my husband did come over to our apartment to check out, hey, make sure that there was like none of the leaking happening or burst pipes like some of the other apartments. But when he did come, the water had been shut off. So we did fill up some empty jugs that we had with water, but again, we were going to be without water, without power as well. So we did end up spending the next 2 days at my mother-in-law's house, which I'm really thankful for, because I know that there are many people who really did not have any other place to go but stay where they were. So and of course right now, although the situation has somewhat gone back to normal for us here at home, we have power back. There's still a boil notice for water, where so many people have lost their homes. Even their vehicles just stopped working. People have lost their lives. This is a serious thing that happened. No one here in Houston was prepared for this, because we get hurricanes, we get floods, we get extreme heat and all kinds of other crazy weather, but snow is not something that any Houstonian is experienced in, native Houstonian. So it's a serious issue, guys. So again, the next few weeks are going to be recuperating, Houston recuperating, people trying, it's just crazy to know that like something like this can happen, and it can all seem like just a flash, but for so many people who are living that moment, like it's not just a flash, that they're impacted for the next few weeks, months, year. So anyway, guys, that's going to conclude the end of this video. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. I hope that every single one of you stay safe, stay warm, and just recognize how blessed we are, because, you know, yeah, just recognize how blessed we are with even the smallest things that we have in life. Let's not take for granted anything we have.
I know that you're alright. I know that you'll be fine. I'll keep you off my mind. If you're keeping off my line, got nothing going for me. I keep it moving to see. Nowhere to go, the end of the road, and you ain't got nothing to be. Just sit with the time.